your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit them notifications for your boy, too. We got to talk about Terence Crawford, baby. We got to talk about Terence Crawford, baby. They trying to do my boy wrong, and he getting them right. He getting them right. Now, see, this is from Bob Arum coming out talking all that smack about my boy. Talking about he don't make no money off of Bud. He don't make no money off. He could have bought a house in Beverly Hills for the money he done lost off Bud. But that's funny. You kept signing them. You kept signing them. A fighter that you don't make money off, you not only signed them once, but you signed them twice. But you make no money off the boy. Does that make sense? And you still was trying to do a deal with him even when he left you to try to get the Errol Spence fight, a fight that you supposed to have made for him, which is why you getting sued. Now, this situation is come up because Bob comes across as a racist, and also because Terence Crawford had a 3-year contract with them. Out of those 3 years, he was supposed to fight twice each year. The second year, he didn't get that. Bob promised Terence Crawford the Errol Spence fight. When he fought Kavaliauskas, I think we all seen that video when he was talking about he want to be paid fully. That ain't got nothing to do with his contract. Terence wanted to be paid up front in the Kavaliauskas fight due to the fact of the pandemic. The crowd wasn't there. And he was like, the crowd is how we make money. So basically, if the crowd ain't there, I want all my money up front. Bob and them said they would do that. They would give him his money up front. Also, they said they would give him $900,000 to go ahead fight Kavaliauskas because they guaranteed this man that he will fight Errol Spence Jr. next. It was right around the corner what they told Bud. But guess what? They lied to Bud. Because not only did Bud not get a second fight that year, I don't think he got all his money. I don't think they gave him his money from what I read in the article. Now, I may not be right about that. I think they probably paid him, but Bud is suing for $10 million. He want 10 M's. He want 10 M's. Bud suing for 10 M's. He want all his bread. He's saying they racist over there. They breaching contracts. They're not doing what they say they was going to do, what they promised them. And I think Bud will win this case. One thing that should help him win this case is the fact that they was on videos, dogging them on videos, saying they couldn't profit off of them, they couldn't make money off of them, in which I told y'all there was nothing more than Bob Arum trying to block this man money. You go out there and you tell a promoter or you scream out to the world that somebody ain't making no money for you. That make other people think twice about signing you. But we all know that's a lie, because like I said, who signed somebody before they was even a known star and worked their way up? You signed him once. And then when he became known by beating fighters that he was just pushed he wasn't pushed in the ring with, he just would volunteer to fight. If somebody didn't want to fight, they got injured or something, half of the opponents that Terence Crawford beat, he wasn't even supposed to fight them like that. Fight them. He probably stepped in on short notice. That's what really built Terence Crawford's name, is the fact that he was fighting guys that they wasn't expecting him to beat. He was just coming up out the blue fighting people. And then they started seeing how good he was, and they was like, damn, now we got Terence Crawford to this day. But I'm sorry, I can't remember. I can't go where I left off. Where I left off from. So basically, they didn't pay Terence Crawford his money that they promised him. They said they was going to pay him the $900,000, $4.5 million to fight Kavaliauskas, and they will guarantee the Spence fight. So basically, really, Terence Crawford is suing because they didn't fulfill what they said they was going to do in the contract by giving him 2 fights that year, and they didn't complete the Errol Spence fight. So Terence suing for his $10 million. I think he should get it. I think he gonna get it. Bob Arum, if he's saying he didn't make money off Terence Crawford, it's probably because you didn't promote him. Like I said in the video, well, I just said this in the last video before I cut it off. There was a Lomachenko fight. I think it was the Teofimo Lopez fight. Big fight. Everybody trying to, no, it wasn't. Was it Teofimo Lopez? Yeah, it was a Teofimo Lopez fight or a fight before that. But it was a big fight, y'all. They didn't even broadcast Terence Crawford's name on Lomachenko card on ESPN. And his fight was the next week. When have you ever seen a top-ranked Terence Crawford advertisement come across your TV? Even on YouTube. When? When have you ever seen Top Rank promote a Terence Crawford fight? Never. So how y'all expect to make money off of him? They expect Bud to promote himself. Then what the hell is he signed to y'all for? And they get pissed off because he don't want to do the Charlo way or the Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner way. He don't want to go out there and act ignorant and loud and flash money and all this shit. That's why they doing him like that. That's why they did him like that. Because he don't want to be the stereotype, the stereotypical black man. It's why they doing this man like this. You know, so I feel like he deserved to get every dime that's owed to him, you know, especially if they breached the contract. But, you know, Bob Arum got game. Like I told y'all, he is a former lawyer. Bob Arum was brought into the sport of boxing to clean up the sport of boxing as a lawyer. Bob Arum stayed in the sport of boxing. So what did they tell you? He was supposed to clean it up, stop corruption. Bob came in and started working in boxing. Bob seen all that money and said, shit, I'm finna get over here and make this money. So, you know, it probably may be very difficult, you know, and then, you know, Bob Arum got long money. You know what I'm saying? It may be very difficult for Terence to win this case, you know, but I think due to the slandering on the internet, you know what I'm saying, bad mouthing his name, saying this and that, I think that it may help him and he may win this case. You know, I think that was a big mistake by Bob Arum. You know, I mean, Oscar De La Hoya do it as well. You know, bash their fighters when they get pissed off at him. You know, Oscar did it to Ryan Garcia. Say he was scared to fight Duno. And, you know, Canelo Alvarez, after Canelo can't box. Canelo throws punches like this and punches like that. But he was the best thing since sliced bread when he was over there with you. You see what I'm saying? This is what they do. This is what they do. Well, this is what Bob Arum does. But, you know, racism is clearly there. Anybody who say that racism is not there with Top Rank, you got to be out your damn mind. Look at what they doing to Shakur Stevenson. They trying to make Shakur Stevenson go and fight what this guy Navarrete, however you say his name. They trying to make Shakur Stevenson go fight him, or give him let Oscar Valdez fight him instead of Shakur Stevenson go and fight Oscar Valdez. Why? Because they know Shakur Stevenson is going to destroy Oscar Valdez. He's going to destroy Oscar Valdez. Easy work. Easy work for Shakur. You see what I'm saying? But they ain't going to let that happen because they know he going to go over there and be unified. So see, the good thing about what Bud is doing is showing a fighter like Shakur Stevenson and the other black fighters who are left on the Top Rank that, hey, y'all ain't got to be afraid no more. Because in the article, Bud was saying that, like, these people be scared to say something because they in a contract for 6-7 years, and if you say something, you're going to be put on the shelf. So this is good that Bud is exposing this now, because now we'll probably change something at Top Rank. You see what I'm saying? Now we'll change something at Top Rank because they don't want to be known as racist, even though they were saying there's really no black employees at Top Rank. None, except they said about 3. Like 3 black people work for Top Rank. But you know, Terence, you know what I'm saying? I really would love to see him go with Floyd, man. I really would love to see Terence Crawford go over there with Floyd. Them two together, Florida, they train together, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Terence Crawford is a guy that has ego like that. I think he would be willing to get in the ring and, learn from Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? But Terence a real one, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna, be on all that. Oh, Mayweather, like that other dude was falling out a minute on the video from Fight Hype. He falling to the ground. I put you next to Allah and all this. That's sad, man. I can respect the dude, you know what I'm saying, for doing what they accomplished and, you know what I'm saying, being successful, but you'll never see me meet no celebrity falling to the ground and crying and somebody got to pick me up. That's just too much. Like, come on now. You're just doing too much. Marquise, what's up with you? Ambitious hustler. He ain't got nobody to blame but himself. He never should have re-signed with them. Same thing for Shakur, too. Yeah, but luckily Terence Crawford is out the situation now. It's just probably bad for Shakur Stevenson because, if Terence gone, they got to find somebody to beat on. So what else better than, hey, let's stall Shakur Stevenson's career. Let's stop him from being a unified champion so young. Let's play with him. Let's get Oscar Valdez all the slack and let him cherry pick. But Bob Arum, very intelligent man, very smart, lawyer, been in the game of boxing so long. One thing I gotta admit though from, Bob, even though he a racist, fat motherfucker, he do give us them free fights, baby. So I gotta give a shout out to Bob Arum, baby. Bob give us free fights. Good free fights. Now, he may be a racist, you know what I'm saying? But he give us good fights. That's one thing we can't deny. For free, he ain't Al Heyman in us. He ain't got us paying $80 for Butterbean versus Charlie Zenov. There's one good thing about it. There's one good thing about it. But I thought they supposed to been doing a promotional deal with, a fight deal with Josh Taylor. They said that Bob Arum and Terence Crawford was going to link back up to get the fight with Josh Taylor. I thought that was going to happen. I guess it's not going to happen now. I know it's not going to happen now, especially since Terence suing him for $10 million. But, Floyd exposed this a long time ago about Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? And, like I tell people, I heard this guy on a documentary say, it's not really racist what they do in the sport about, even though it is racist. He said, but you can ask a white guy anywhere in the country, you can walk up to a white guy anywhere in the country and say, throw a jab. He said, it'll be the most ugliest jab you ever seen in your life. He said, but you can go to anywhere in the United States and meet a black guy and say, hey, throw a jab. He said, it damn near look like a boxer. It's been in boxing that boxers should stay away from black fighters. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing negative, just because our genetics, how our athleticism. We just have more athleticism and we can move better, faster than most nationalities. So in boxing, it's not really racist, it's a business. A lot of people try to keep their fighters away from black fighters because our genetics, we just different. That's why black fighters also don't like to fight black fighters because they know, you know what I'm saying? We got the genetics like that, athleticism. So that's why you see a lot of black fighters stay away from other black fighters too. That's why you see like fighters campaign and beating up on, you know what I'm saying, my Mexican brothers and sisters, my Latino, and you see what I'm saying? Because they know that if they step in there with a prime, another African-American fighter, they finna have a hard night. And they don't want to go through no hard night. You know what I'm saying? So they know that. Well, I heard people say that Eddie Hearn don't want Terence Crawford. Why? I don't know. You know, that's crazy as hell. Why wouldn't you want Terence Crawford? But maybe he just, you know what I'm saying, listening to Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying, listening to what he said about Terence don't make him no money, he could buy a house, this, that, and the other. But that's crazy, because you got to be a fool not to sign Terence Crawford. You got to be he is the most exciting fight out right now. What other fight out is that exciting? He stops everybody. He beats everybody. Every time you watch a Terence Crawford fight, you entertain. Every time. Just like Sean Porter, just like Showtime. Every time you see a Terence Crawford fight, you're going to see a knockout. You're going to see somebody getting stopped. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't get why they hate on the man so bad. Why they just don't want to see him get to the top. Hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? All of them hell of a fighters, you know what I'm saying? But the man, the truth. And y'all had to, and see, Bob Arum mad because it go like this, like in a drug game. Bob Arum had good product. He had great product. He was just too lazy to stand on the corner. Bob Arum was just too lazy to stand on the. He had A1, Jefe, Cocaína, Pure. He had that Frank Lucas shit. He wasn't standing outside. He wasn't on that block on that corner. And then he getting mad because he sees somebody else that stepped outside and want to move that pack. So what he going to say? Man, they got some bunk. That ain't smoking good. That's a cigarette. You see what I'm saying? That's what he out here saying about Bud. That's a cigarette. Nobody smoke that. That's mid. That's regular weed. That's what he out here doing. He had A1 product. A1. Pablo Escobar could have gave him the pack himself. And he fucked up the money by not advertising his fighter being racist. They believed in Lomachenko so much they thought Lomachenko was damn near God. They thought Lomachenko was God, so he went out there and got beat up by Teofimo Lopez. And they still, and see, what people not realizing is, when the WBC came out and said Kambosos should be recognized as the undisputed champion, all they was telling you was that Kambosos gonna fight Vasyl Lomachenko next. So when Kambosos probably lose to Vasyl Lomachenko, he'll be claimed as undisputed, even though they all ducking Devin Haney. Shout out to Devin Haney. You know, I fucks with you. Me and your daddy don't get along that much, but shout out to you, Bill Haney. You're a hell of a father, and I salute what you have done with your son, sir. I totally salute that. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, they ducking Devin Haney. So that's all they was doing. They was basically telling you, if they fight and Vasyl Lomachenko win, he undisputed. Don't say nothing else about it. That's basically what they were saying. But they never came out once and stated that for Teofimo Lopez. And another situation I got to talk about, too, about boxing, since we talking about Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, I always thought that if you beat the pound-for-pound champion, that you become the pound-for-pound. How the hell did it skip over Teofimo Lopez? Now, I'm not talking about undisputed, but a lot of y'all get undisputed and pound-for-pound confused. Pound for pound is a status. It's basically just letting people know that you out here and you handling your business. You whooping ass. All right? Undisputed mean you whooping all the best ass. That mean that everybody who got all the belts, who run around saying they the king of the ring, you done dealt with them. And you beat them. That means you are the man. You are the real. And actually, like back in the day, I think Undisputed, you only had one belt. If I ain't mistaken, back in the day. Undisputed is the biggest thing in boxing, not no pound for pound. But how in the fuck did Teofimo Lopez not become the pound for pound champion in the world when he beat the so-called Matrix? Seems a little racist, don't it? I mean, he is a what, Latino, Mexican, I think he's Latino, Puerto Rican. But Vasil Lomachenko could lose to Teofimo Lopez and come back in his next fight when he fight Comey, and y'all still trying to call him pound for pound? Damn. Seems a little racist to me. Seems a little racist to me. And like, let me speak on this too with Teofimo Lopez, saying the word nigga. Like, nigga, I promise you I'll knock you out, nigga. That ain't cool. Why Bob Arum ain't step to his fighter and tell him, hey, that ain't the word you need to be using while you under my umbrella, my promotional company. I don't need no racism, no racist shit going on. You need to check that. You need to check that. But Bob Arum don't care. Why? Because he's a racist. I bet you can't get one of Bob Arum white fighters and call him a cracker. I bet you can't. Or what Bob Arum is, Jewish? Or call them some shit out of their name. I bet you Bob Arum release your ass from Top Rank. You go up there and you say something about a white fighter or some shit. All his negativity, all the shit he had to say negative about boxers is only about black boxers. Only about black boxers. It's really sad what go on. Especially in all forms of entertainment when you watch all these celebrities and all these black entertainers leave the game broke. And all these people peeling in flesh, making money off their backs, and then they leave the game broke. That shit real fucked up, man. I know a lot of people like, I don't give a fuck. They shouldn't have spent all that money. But if you think about how they were getting dead, you know what I'm saying? You got to realize there's everybody getting pimped. Like Tupac said, everybody getting pimped. I don't care what type of job you got, unless you are like a 100% business owner or everybody getting pimped. Somebody making money off your back, bro. That's just what it is. Somebody making money off your back, which is not right to me. What's good, Joseph? Talking about Terence Crawford suing Bob Arum for $10 million. For $10 million. For $10 million. Terence said he want his money, baby. They owe Terence $900,000 and $4.5 million. Say he was promised the Errol Spence fight. He didn't get that fight. His contract was a 3-year contract. He's supposed to got fights. I don't know why I'm so harsh. I've been hollering at work. He's supposed to got 2 fights a year in that 3-year contract. The second year, he only got 1 fight, and I think that was against Mir Khan or probably Kavalauskas. I think it was Amir Khan. But he didn't get his money, and he didn't get the Spence fight. And also due to, all the racism that goes on over there at Top Rank, But it's sad that in all forms of entertainment, there's no black company that owes nobody or that just run things. Even in boxing, even in rap, there's no distribution companies. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I've been to work today, so y'all forgive me if I'm mixing up my words and stuff. But none of us no black people have anything that runs something. It's always connected to the elites, the other people. You know what I'm saying? That's very fucked up. And people still to this day believe that there's no racism. just because we got a couple of black billionaires, millionaires running around. But there are no black people that own nothing like a distribution company. You see what I'm saying? Or that can distribute a film. Also, yeah, they won't allow. Also, y'all, I'm gonna write me a movie. I thought of my movie today at work. The name of my movie is gonna be One Stone. One Stone. I'm gonna write this movie, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna write this movie. I know they ain't got nothing to do with boxing, but I've been thinking about it. I want to write this movie. And I'm gonna write it. It's gonna be good too. But y'all see how YouTube be doing me, man. Y'all be letting all my people come on my channel. Y'all know by now, I've been on here 26 minutes. Unless it's some other channels that's out there talking about this shit right now, or boxing or something, my channel's supposed to at least be having like 17 people. They really playing with me like they want me to quit. But that one thing they don't know about easy work never stops, baby. I'm like Puffy. I can't stop because I won't stop. Because I love to do this and I love to talk about the sport of boxing. And I love my people who love me on here. Hey, QQ. How you doing, baby? We on here talking about Terence Crawford suing Bob Arum for them $10 million, baby. He's suing that boy. And well, I'm happy you called me right now, baby. I'm happy. Hit that like button for me. Everybody hit that like button who watching. Yeah, but we got punished due to ignorance, so, which we still are today. Yeah, so Terence Crawford won his money, for, say he was lied to when he fought Kavaliauskas. They told him he was going to give him $900,000 along with his $4.5 million payday. I don't know whether or not he really got the money or not. I can't confirm that, but he said he was supposed to get the Spence fight next, and Bob Arum lied to him. Also, he was supposed to have a 2-fight-a-year deal, and he was signed for 3 years. The second year, they played him, gave him 1 fight. So I really don't see how is it that Terence would lose. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We all know he only fought 1 time, and if it's on paper that he was supposed to fight 2 times, then they supposed to pay the man his money. That is just what it is. But like I said, Bob Arum, being a former lawyer, got the connections that he got. And he got the connections that he got in the law game. Bob Arum got loan money. Loan money. Bob got loan money, baby. Ain't no telling who he know up in there. And if he don't know him, he can buy him. Do y'all know that Don King is still being sued to this day for what he did against Lennox Lewis versus I think that's his name, Hakeem Rodman? Do y'all know that Don King is still being sued for that shit? This man showed up to Hakeem, whatever the fuck his name is, Rodman, whatever his name is. He showed up to his hotel room with $500,000 in a duffel bag and paid him $5 million. Stole this dude fighter. Rodman was this other guy's fighter, and Bob Arum showed up the night before this man's supposed to go and sign a contract with $500,000 in a bag and a contract for $5.5 million. Who wouldn't have took that? Who wouldn't have took that deal? He blowed his mind with just the $500,000. But Bob, he probably ain't get them for $5 million. Fucking around with Don. He probably ain't get that. But I don't know, man. Terence should have started him a promotion. Cause I ain't saying should have nothing, Terence. If you ever see my video, you got the money, homie. Marquise, I truly appreciate you. Thank you, my brother. You got the money, homie. You know what I'm saying? So you could have, you do what you want to do. But I would love either go to, I want, really though, the Zone. That's why I want Terence Crawford. I want him to go over there with Eddie Hearn, man. But Eddie Hearn out here talking to me, he don't want Terence. So I want him to go to the Zone. I think that would be a great place for Terence Crawford with the Zone. That way they can't be talking about no money or they can't, you know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn gonna make it happen. But I don't know why he don't want him. Maybe he don't want to deal with no riffraff from Bob Arum. Because Bob Arum talk a lot of trash about Eddie Hearn. A lot of them don't like Eddie Hearn. Why? I don't know. But Eddie Hearn, he is a compulsive liar. People have to understand that about Eddie Hearn. Cool dude, look like, but he do lie. He'll say some shit one day and come back the next day and say something totally different. You be like, and one thing I don't like that Eddie Hearn do with them rematch clauses, he always make his star fighters get rematch clauses. He even said that himself, I'm not going to even put AJ in the fight unless he got a rematch clause. How you know they want to fight him again? Why they just can't beat AJ ass and going on with their life and go and fight somebody else? Why? Y'all notice that, huh? Every time he fights somebody, he got a rematch clause, because that's what he put. Eddie Hearn said that. He said AJ ain't fighting nobody without a rematch clause. But that kind of like make you wonder about the confidence Eddie Hearn has in his fighter. If every time he fights, you got to give him a rematch clause, like, or could it be true what I was saying, that the shit be rigged? And that's his guaranteed way of coming back and making a real fight and winning his belt. I mean, ain't it funny that Andy Ruiz, fat, sneaker-eating ass, could knock out muscle man on a Schwarzenegger ass AJ? Ain't that funny? And then in the second fight, AJ ain't got to do nothing but box off the back foot and whoop his ass. You mean tell me you couldn't do that the first fight? The same way with this Usyk shit. So y'all gotta understand, well, I can't say Canelo because Canelo is really not signed to the Zone no more, but AJ is the Zone's lifesaver. You see what I'm saying? The Zone be in the ocean around water, and he they lifesaver. Because they ass will sink if it weren't for AJ. And I know people gonna talk crazy. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Bro, I know this world, bro. I ain't saying I know it in and out, but I know what they be doing for that money, bro. AJ ass taking dives, and they getting them big cash for it. He getting big paydays for taking them dives. Big paydays for taking them dives. Got to be crazy as hell to think Andy Ruiz could beat that boy. Y'all got to be crazy as hell. Now, I could be wrong possibly about Usyk, but I just can't see a 6'5" heavyweight, natural heavyweight, somebody trying to outbox a cruiserweight. Or I want to show the world that I could box. People say so much that I'm a big guy, and shut the fuck up. You supposed to have been in there outboxing the shit out and beating. You supposed to have been leaning on Usyk, punching him in his stomach, body punching the fuck out of Usyk. You supposed to and got your ass whooped. It's like, how can people not see? It's just like basketball. You got motherfuckers who've been playing basketball since they were 7 in the biggest game of their life, and they'll go down there and brick a layup. And you don't see his rig. You don't see, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro. Can Bud take the Roy Jones route? Yeah. Hell yeah. Independent? Yeah. He can do that. He got the popularity too. He exciting enough fighter to do that. Yeah. He can do that. But I just wish he would have had a promotional company, because I love to see Terrence or any other black fighter, get all the money that Floyd got, to make sure their kids straight, to take care of their families, their loved ones, even friends, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, man. That's great, to have so much money like that, to where everybody around me ain't got to worry about nothing, man. That's great, bro. That's great. I wish I could have it like that. I wish I could have it like that. Because I don't want to see nobody around me, really, and it really bothers me, that I can't, especially with my old lady, just talking. Just talking. But Bob Arum, go on pay that man them $10 million, man. Go on get that shit over with. You know you was wrong. The hell you gonna sit here and gonna badmouth your fighter trying to stop him from getting payday? That's another part they ought to put in there. I say, man, he slandered my name so bad that I had 3 deals lined up on the table, and the next thing I know, people stopped calling. I couldn't even get a deal after he came out there and sent. I lost a $10 million contract, and I lost them to $20 million because Bob Arum decided that he wanted to get on the internet and downplay me. So when them people started seeing that, them promotional companies, they ain't want to sign me. I lost money. I bring up everything. I'm like, he wouldn't promote me on fighters, on Lomachenko cards. He wouldn't promote me. He's supposed to win this case. He got to. Ain't no way around it. He got to win this case. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all, please hit that like button for me if you're watching. Please hit that like button for me if you're watching. We talking about Terence Crawford suing Top Rank. Terence Crawford, 3-year deal with Top Rank. Second year, he was promised 2 fights. Well, he promised 2 fights a year. He didn't get his second fight. So he's suing Top Rank. They said they was going to give him $900,000, $4.5 million to fight Kavaliauskas, but they promised him the Spence fight would be right around the corner, in which they did not tell him the truth. So Terence Crawford is suing to get them M's. $10 million. $10 million. And I hope he get it. As soon as you get it, bud, donate to the channel. As soon as you get it, it's in the description, bud. Donate to the channel, bud. Show them what real niggas do, bud. Show them. Come on, y'all. Why y'all ain't talking now? I need y'all to come on. Let's talk, baby. Let's get into this shit. Let's go. But just don't know what's gonna be next for leaving Shosha. What's up with you, man? What's up, Shosha? Riley beat his case. Yeah, I was gonna make a video about that too. Ain't that real funny? But Riley beat his case that fast. We ain't seen a picture of the girl or nothing. Bouillon, what's up, bro? I told y'all that was some BS. They told Riley Romero to back out that fight because Tank really injured his hand, man. They told Riley to back out that fight. That was fake. Oh, my nigga, y'all give a shout out to my brother. Happy birthday. Hey, y'all, we got to get everybody say happy birthday to a Blackbird if you can, y'all. Blackbird, happy birthday to you, my brother. I pray you get 20 more and 20 more and 20 more and 20 more, my brother. Happy birthday to you, bro. Enjoy your day. Be safe, man. Thank you for taking time out your life on your birthday to watch your boy. I appreciate that. Warren, what's happening? I thank everybody for telling. Let's tell them happy birthday, y'all. Nothing but love, man. Do I think Terence Crawford will move up to 154? No. I think if Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford will stay and reign at welterweight until his career end. If he could. If he becomes undisputed, I think he'll stay there. In which, besides Clarissa Shields, Evander Holyfield, I think is the only fighter that's been undisputed twice at cruiserweight and at heavyweight. If Terrence can get it, he'll be the only one behind Evander Holyfield. Now, I didn't even know that. And Evander Holyfield gets no acknowledgement for that, really. Now, they give him the fact that he a five-time heavyweight champion or four-time heavyweight champion. But why in the hell? But you know what? I think that they don't mention that about Evander Holyfield because I think it make a lot of other so-called greats look bad. You see what I'm saying? Because in boxing, like I tell y'all all the time, undisputed is the real deal. All that pound for pound, I don't care how many belts you got, how many times you've been unified, undisputed is the shiznai. You understand? The shiznai. He said for what he want to unify first. Who you talking about? Who you talking about want to unify first? Y'all give me a second. I got to do it. I got to go use the restroom right quick, please. I'm sorry. Y'all give me 1 second. You think Floyd and them had something to do with what right? Hell yeah, Floyd and them had something to do with that situation. Y'all, please, y'all think I be BSing. Y'all know I go in on Tank by him fighting tomato cans. Tank hand was hurt that whole fight. Go back and watch it from round 1. He probably injured it even more after the 6th where he really couldn't deal with it. But his hand was messed up. They made Riley back out the fight, promised him a bigger payday, probably gave him some extra money. They made up a little lie about him having a sexual assault case. They put Pitbull in there because they didn't want to miss that money from renting that damn venue and having people coming out selling tickets. So they got Pitbull in there because his arms is this long. His arms this long. He this tall. Did y'all see even when Pitbull was throwing punches, Tank, I'm talking about throwing wild hooks, Tank was at least this far away from him when he would throw a hook? That's why Isaac Cruz got that fight, y'all. It wasn't because he a pit bull and he go hard in the paint like, man, no. He got that fight because his arms was short, he lacked defense, and he ain't a top caliber fighter. They made Riley sit down because they knew that Riley had a chance of knocking Tank through the ropes. That's what happened. So while Ryan Garcia keep running up behind Isaac Cruz, you ain't gonna get no credit for doing that. Nothing. Ain't nobody gonna be happy you beat Isaac Cruz, especially since Tank's hand was injured. Tank would have knocked Isaac Cruz out third round. And I'm not a Tank fanboy. I'm not nobody fanboy, to be honest with you, because I go in on all of them, in which I got to really look into it. Y'all know I ain't been checking to it. I don't know behind the scenes talk or get behind it. Terrence need to go and get that Boots. It's Boots time. Now, if Terrence don't, once I find out and I go study and find out, do my research and see that, I know Virgil Ortiz Jr. is fighting in January or February, right? So that means that Boots is so-called the number 2 mandatory, even though I don't know how. But I found out that they be paying promoters pay to get pushed up in the ranks. So I'm sure that's what they did with Boots. And he's the number 2 now. So if he's the number 2 and old boy Virgil Ortiz got to fight, then I think Terrence need to go handle that. Go on handle that, man. Go on handle that shit, man. Go on get him out of our way, man. But Bud, if you don't, Easy work coming. Same way I go for my boy Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, you better go out here and handle your business against Barrios. Because you know they're going to be trying to see if compare your fight to Tank's. You got to go out here and one-time him. One-time him. Kill him. Destroy him for the public. Let them know who they dealing with, man. I got to keep telling them about my boy Keith Thurman. Y'all better check Keith Thurman's resume and see who he done fought, man. Y'all simply thinking, was talking that shit when Tank was talking about some he want to fight Keith Thurman. The fuck was y'all smoking? And y'all actually hyped up with, I think Tank might be able to knock out Keith Thurman. I think so too. Shut the fuck. You niggas crazy. Y'all forgot about one time. Mr. Fighting with hematobles, body shots don't go down. Huh? Y'all better get, man, boy. Man. Racism. Sad. Ignorant. It's ignorant. It's ignorant to dislike somebody just because of the color of their skin. To think that you're superior than someone because of the flesh of your skin is retarded. Cruz head longer than his arms. Yep. What about Bud versus your boy Keith? Great fight. Great fight. That's the real fight at welterweight. That's the fight I keep telling everybody is the real main event at welterweight. It's not Errol Spence. Spence a hell of a fighter, good fighter, take nothing away from Errol Spence. Errol Spence is one-dimensional. After that long jab, ain't nothing but that step back left hook. That's it. That's it. And some body punches. Let me not forget the body punches. Good body puncher. But that's it. Yeah, that's a good fight. Both of them got power. Keith got power. Terence got power. Both got speed. I say they both about the same in speed. You know, both can move around the ring. Terence a switch hitter. Keith Thurman got an unorthodox punching style. You know, he might throw he fake with him or just uppercut in your ass. Keith Thurman throw crazy punches. So his awkward style. I think them two will be a great fight. Thurman versus Crawford. But y'all seen what Bud did to that boy Sean Porter. Shout out to Sean Porter. Hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. Thank you for the great fights you gave us throughout your career. I salute you. Wish you were still here. But Sean had to get him, man. I mean, Terence Crawford had to get him. TC had to get him, baby. Bud. Salute to everybody, man. Love y'all, man. Akeem. Yeah, man. So Bob Arum, you in trouble. You should have got that fight made. But really, it wasn't. I don't think it was Bob Arum's fault. Because, see, y'all got to think about this. Now that we found out that Al Heyman them having problems over there, money-wise, I think Bob was trying to make that fight, man. It's just that I'm just going to be real. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else will get on here and just want to trash Bob Arum racist fat ass. Anybody else will get on here and try to trash Bob Arum racist fat ass, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to tell the truth. I think that, you know, he actually did try to make the fight, but due to the situations with, you know, Al Heyman, the money situations and things like that going on over there, he couldn't get it. Because that would have been a lucrative fight for Bob Arum. He would have made a lot of money out that fight. So I think he has tried several times to even negotiate it, but it didn't fall through. And I don't think it was Bob Arum's end. You know, because people have to understand these guys are promoters. There's not a fight that they don't want to make. That's their money. You know, they wouldn't care if it was two fighters at Walmart. If they promoting it, they gonna keep trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but Bob, pay the man his money. Pay the man his money. You know what I'm saying? Let the man go on about his business. You already tried to tarnish his career, his legacy, simply trying to badmouth the man because you mad because he gonna Bob Arum act like a hoe. He act like a mad female, a mad little bitch. You know how the hoes get mad at niggas? He ain't shit after you leave him. That's what he act like. Long as he with you, the best thing since sliced bread. He loving you to death. It's you and him against the world. Soon as you say you want to go make you some more money, he's not nothing. He's a horrible fighter. I'm not making anything off of him. Shut your ass up, Bob. He had like a scorned female when you leave him. Or he gonna try to get you beat before you leave him. He gonna try to get you beat before you leave him. But for a fighter to say that, don't that really seem like some duck shit? How can you say your promoter is trying to get you beat? That's basically like saying whoever it was that he wanted you to fight, you thought that he was gonna kick your ass. Ain't that basically it, y'all? If you saying your promoter was trying to make you lose, that means he was sending you up against somebody that you felt that you would lose to, right? Yeah. You have to listen to what people say. I always remember this. If you ain't heard from nobody, well, y'all grown. You know, people grown. I'm just saying. Listen to every word people say. I learned that a long time ago. You can knowing English, past tense, present tense, shit like that. You can tell when somebody lying to you and everything just by using certain words. Was, you know, you be like, hey, or did. You could catch on to it fast. Fast. Like my dad said, a nigga was lying in New York. Say, hold up, y'all. I say I gotta pee. Hey man, y'all post. I mean, go to the comment where y'all talk to me on the live chat. Let's talk, man. Y'all talk to me on live chat so I can keep it going. We on 53 minutes. I want to keep it going a little bit. I enjoy being on here with y'all, man. I truly enjoy this. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Also, if you want to show some love to the channel, go to the description. Go to the description. You will see where to go. Also, subscribe to the new channel. You will see the link there. Hit your notification bells as well. I'm afraid to really keep going at YouTube about my notification situation because you know, they probably might next thing you know, I ain't got no channel. So that's why I'm trying to get everybody to go to the backup channel just in case, you know, if I complain too much. Because for me to have as many subscribers as I do, I know they playing with me and it's making me miss money. And I'm getting very upset from it. So if you love the channel, I would appreciate it if you just go and support by subscribing to the other channel in the link, in the description link. I'll be right back. Y'all talk to me so we can have, I'm gonna be right back to discuss with y'all. I'm back, y'all. I'm back, baby. I'm back. But like I was telling y'all, Bob Arum had great product. He had great product. Pure cocaine. 5-Hefe. The best weed you ever want to smoke in your life. And he wouldn't stand out on the corner, man, and push it. And now he mad. And that's why you getting sued, nigga. Because you should have been doing your job and promoted that man the right way. And the whole boxing community all know, even his haters know, that you didn't promote that man the way that you should have promoted him. Even his haters know that. Do you think PBC will make the Canelo versus Charlo fight? No. Bob uses black fighters for tax write-off. He'd rather take a loss than promoting a black fighter to their potential. I agree with you on that, David. Thank you, David. I think you're new to the channel, bro. Thank you for tuning in to the channel. Man, go back to wash your hands. I know where mine been. And plus, I ain't took my bath yet, so I gotta get in the tube. Do you think PBC? No, Canelo. First of all, I don't even know why the Charlo fight and Charlo and them need to move up to one. First of all, Charlo and Andrade need to handle their business. Jaime Munguia, Triple G, everybody at 160 need to handle their business. Let Canelo do what he do. Let Canelo do what he do. He ain't studying them. He ain't studying them. Now, is that good or bad? It's bad for his legacy. But at the end of the day, Canelo ain't studying them. Y'all fight each other. Spark something. Make the world see y'all. The winner come out on top. The winner possibly could get that fight. Or if y'all so big and bad, go challenge David Benavidez. Demetrius Andrade. Relinquish your belt and go fight David Benavidez. But I don't want you to do that because I want you to reign at 160, even Jamal Charlo, whoever is the man at 160, be it. But everybody fight. Stop focusing on Canelo. Stop worrying about Canelo. Canelo doing other shit. Make yourself hot. Beat this dude. Beat that dude. Make that buzz. For Canelo to say, oh, okay, I big payday, I really, and everybody see I'm ducking, I don't want to. He gonna have to fight you. But y'all can't, which is not Demetrius Andrade's fault. You know what I'm saying? That he has to fight the competition. He has to fight. But man, y'all come on, get in the ring at 160, handle that, man. They ought to mandate that fight, man. They got, won't let Demetrius Andrade, you know what I'm saying, mandate for their champions, you know, when you hear a promoter say that you hear like Mauricio Suleiman say that the promoter has to do that, that mean the promoter's supposed to pay them. Why my promoter got to rank me to fight your champion or mandate me to fight one of your champions when I could just do it? Because it'd be about to pay that. They be wanting that money, honey. We want that money, honey. I supposed to made something about that video. I supposed to made something about that, Marquise. Oh, let me talk about Plant. Plant will whoop Jamal ass. Easy. Now see, I didn't even watch the full Plant versus Canelo fight, but Plant, when he was doing that Mayweather pop. Oh, y'all ain't see how ooh, I still got it. Ooh. I'm like Floyd Mayweather singing. Ooh. I still got it 38 years old, baby. Still got it. Ooh. Fast. Fast. 38 out the gate. You feel me? But yeah, Plant will whoop Jamal's ass. Now, like I said, boxing wise, boxing ability, yeah, he will whoop him. He will whoop him. But with them Charlo brothers, you cannot forget that stamina. Them little ignorant, blonde-head motherfuckers is coming. Do you hear me? Non-stop 12 rounds. And they got power. All right? You can outbox them. You can do what you do. But your ass better not make one mistake wrong with them Charlo brothers. And y'all know I go in on the Charlo brothers. About the sport of boxing. I love them, though. You know, I like the Charlo brothers. No homo. I love the Charlo brothers. You know, black successful men getting their money, taking care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? I just be talking my shit. But one thing I do like about the Charlo brothers is Jamel. That boy business savvy. Jamel doing a lot of shit outside of boxing, man. That boy smart, man. Shout out to Jamel Charlo. He getting that cake. Jamel Charlo getting that cake. Oh, shout out to Regis Prograis. I seen Regis Prograis in a movie. What movie was that I was watching? Something about when it was going down Louisiana. I think Mark Wahlberg movie. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. Regis Prograis in that something. I can't think of it. He got a little short. He got some little scenes in he ain't acting or nothing, but you know, he's supposed to be a bad guy now. Yeah, but Plant will beat Plant. I can't say, man. Like I say, you can't count out them Charlos, bro. You cannot count out them Charlo brothers. That was even you know, Terence Crawford and Jamel Charlo be having beef with each other. Who y'all think will win that? Jamel Charlo versus Terence Crawford. That's a dangerous fight for Terence. That's a dangerous, for one, he moving up. I mean, you'll never know. I mean, moving up may be good for him. You know what I'm saying? I think it would. I don't know. I'm not a boxer, but you know, they say, you know, the weight change, you know, you may be slower, you're going to lose something, you know, but that's still a dangerous fight for Terence Crawford versus Charlo. But I would love to see it. That is a pay-per-view fight. If we want to talk about pay-per-view fights, what's some other, y'all, as we making the video, y'all also tell me about some pay-per-view. I mean, a pay-per-view. I told y'all I'm tired, y'all. I can't talk for real, right? Y'all tell me about some pay-per-view fights that would be worth $100 right now. Can we do that, y'all? Let's go. Let's do that. Let's talk about some fights that would be worth $100 on pay-per-view right now. I just said that fight. Crawford versus Jamel Charlo. $100 pay-per-view. I pay for it. What's another fight, y'all? If Bud stay on the outside, he could win versus Charlo in the inside. I like that. What's another fight that'll be worth $100? Another fight that would be worth $100. Oh, the Spence Crawford. Spence Crawford. Tank versus Devin Haney. I think that'll be worth $100. Tank versus Devin Haney. What else? Who else? Yeah, I just said though. Ain't Canelo versus David Benavidez, $100. I pay that. If I had to work a double, I pay for that. What's another fight worth pay-per-view? Lomachenko versus Devin Haney, which Lomachenko should fight Devin Haney. If Lomachenko really want to show he great, if he really want to show he the man, go fight Devin Haney instead of passing off belts. And there ain't no hate towards Vasyl Lomachenko. He a hell of a fighter. But at this time, if you really want to show the world something, go fight Devin Haney. Make the challenge Devin Haney. Cause see all this running around beating up leftovers, it ain't fooling me. It ain't fooling me. I know what you're doing. Go and fight Devin Haney, Vasyl Lomachenko, and show me that you the real deal. I ain't worried about your losses. It don't take nothing away from your skills. You still a hell of a fighter. Losses, it don't change nothing. But I want to see you go after Devin Haney. Then I'll believe the Lomachenko hype. That's when I believe the Lomachenko hype. For those who tuning in, if you don't know, I'm sorry y'all who done stayed on. I got to keep telling them this. You know what I'm saying? For the people who coming on, they want to be informed. Terence Crawford is suing Top Rank. He's suing Top Rank for racism and breach of contract. He was promised the Errol Spence fight, didn't get it. He was promised 2 fights a year, didn't get it. So he's suing him, which I feel he should have did anyway, from Bob Arum talking trash about him on the internet. But, God sit high and low, and he sat low enough to see Bob Arum, and now he's finna have to pay for it. Hopefully. Spence versus Lil Charlo, they ain't gonna fight. Because that's why the Charlo brothers want to be so tight up under Errol Spence. Oh, that's our brother. He ain't y'all brother. Y'all just don't want to fight him. That's all that is. And I think Jamel, both of them will beat Spence. Both of them will beat Spence. Both the Charlo brothers will beat Spence. I'm telling y'all. Tank Cambosis. Yeah, that's a $100 fight. That is, David. That's a $100 fight. Let me see, who else? $100 fight. Spence knocked out Lil Charlo in sparring. When was this? I think I heard about that before. No, I ain't never heard that before. I ain't gonna say great. They throwback. How you doing, Charles? Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button. Everybody who watching, hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, go to the description. Also subscribe to the new channel, the Bag Up channel. I ain't gonna say they great fighters. Them boys stamina though, that's hard to deal with. Go back and watch Charlo versus Matt Korobov. Go back and watch Charlo versus Matt Korobov. And you will see. Go back and watch Jamel Charlo versus Julian Jackson Jr. Them boys do not stop coming. And they got power behind it. Now, I got to say this, but I'm just saying, they did have some steroid allegations going on with them. Said one time USADA or VADA came to come see them, and they say the Charlo brothers went opening the door. I'm just saying. But them boys don't get tired. They got 6 jobs. They don't get tired. You see what I'm saying? They don't get. The Charlo brothers gonna come the whole 12 rounds. So if you slip, Tank Loma, yeah, that's $100. That's $100. Yeah. To beat strong fighters, one has to bang the body and arm, shoulder, and chest. Yes, sir. They do, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Wilson, sir. What about Wilder versus Jared Anderson? Wilder would knock that boy ass out. Wilder would knock him out. But Jared Anderson, he looks very skillful to be a heavyweight. He's very skillful to be a heavyweight, though. Kind of make me think he used to fight probably or box younger. Like he probably been boxing since he was a kid, or it had to be, because for him to be a heavyweight and he got skills like that, the boy got some skills. But we can't say he really got skills until we see him against somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, we got Big Baby Miller. He on his way back. Well, he should be back now. He been gone for a minute, did the stupidest shit in the world. Biggest payday of your life, and you want to go take 3 different steroids. You would have killed AJ in the ring. You would have got a murder case trying to cheat. A fucking murder case trying to cheat. That just shows the confidence of Big Baby Miller. All that trash he be talking, all these yeah. If you was that confident in yourself, why did you have to take all them steroids? And y'all know when he pushed AJ, that was him being uncomfortable. That wasn't him trying to show off. He was uncomfortable around. AJ just walking up there like he finna go and eat filet mignon after he leave that shit. Soon as you walk up to him, you just push the man for no reason. He was the one uncomfortable. That's what that was. He was the one that was uncomfortable. Once again, I got to thank you, Prince, for the donation to the channel. Shout out to Prince. I thank you, my brother. I remember homeboy Saray. Saray ain't been back on the channel. Saray told me he was going to donate to the channel. Saray, you ain't got to do that, bro. It's still love, baby. We all heard now, chill, Saray. If you watching the channel, you ain't got to do that, bro. We ain't no millionaires out here, bro. You can still holler at your boy. Much love to you. What about Gary Russell Jr. versus? I think we just talked about that. Tank versus Gary Russell Jr. That would be that's $100 fight. That is $100 fight. Tank versus Gary Russell. That's a hell of a fight. That's a good fight. It's hard to say who gonna even win. But by Tank being younger, but then you gotta think about the fact that Tank does actually get hit a lot. And Gary Russell is very precise, strategic, experienced. Yeah, that would be a hell of a fight right there. It's hard to say who you gonna ride with, but if I had to, I say I'd ride with Gary Russell. over Tank. I'm riding with Gary Russell over Tank, baby. That's just my opinion of it. You understand me? I'm riding with Gary Russell over Tank, baby. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. That will be build up would be crazy. Yeah, that'll be a very exciting fight right there. Hey y'all, when do Keith Thurman fight? The 22nd? Yeah. Yeah, Keith Thurman fight the 22nd. But man, back to the Terence Crawford situation, Crawford, with Bob Arum. And then, we all know it's racism in boxing. It's racism everywhere, racism everywhere. But in a sport that's so deadly, in a sport where men can die, just from a punch from out of, in 5 minutes, risking their life like that to get in the ring, support their families, it just ain't right, man. It just ain't right. To see them men to go out there and they leave the game broke, you know what I'm saying? It ain't right. Then you got Bob Arum over here playing with people's money, man. You need to pay that man his money. You need to give everybody their money. Stop holding these black fighters back. But I wonder how Top Rank actually get their black fighters to sign to them. You know what I'm saying? What is it that they say? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the money just good up front. But I'm sure like right after you get in there, and that's a hard situation to do. As a boxer, you had to. One thing about boxers, you had to give them so much credit because you had to remember that these are human beings who have lives just like me and you, who have to get in the ring on a big night in front of thousands of people and stay focused. And this is not a situation like they driving race cars where they protected with airbags or something. These dudes literally get punched in the back of the head one time and probably not make it home that night, or probably end up being a vegetable. It's a dangerous job. Dangerous job. So that's why I be like, man, we gotta be real careful about calling people, fighters bums and, shit like that. Ain't none of us out there who making these videos getting punched in our face. So, that's something that when I say something, I really be joking. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know these guys personally to have an opinion or, I can have an opinion, but, to judge them or nothing like that. Why y'all ain't talking, man? Come on, let's talk. My old lady don't love me. She don't want to kiss and hug me. My old lady don't love me. She don't want to kiss and hug me. My old lady don't love me. She don't want to kiss and hug me. Yeah. But I want to see Terence, man. He got to fight Spence. Spence got to fight him. Spence got to fight him. This fight got to happen. And I'm telling y'all, Terence is going to whoop Spence. First of all, for the Spence fans, you got to be worried about Yukas. Before we even keep talking about Terence, because we probably gonna need to be talking about Spence versus Crawford and Ugas versus Crawford. That's what we need to be focusing on, because Ugas is not nothing to play with. Ugas ain't nothing to play with. I know all the arrows. I know y'all a little worried, and you better be. That man just retired Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. And no, I'm not saying that, Pacquiao is Errol Spence or anything like that. I know it's two different fighters, two different styles. But let's not forget, he retired Manny Pacquiao. All right? Another southpaw. Another southpaw. A legendary southpaw. Was running through niggas southpaw. Huh? I'm talking about laying. I thought Ricky hadn't died. You feel me? Come on now. And yes, it was an up in age Manny Pacquiao. I think we all know that. So people don't have to, get on your channel and keep, Manny Pacquiao was in his 40s. He ain't have no business being in the goddamn ring then. He signed the contract. You just got him. Ain't nothing else to say, man. Y'all don't even want to talk to your boy. Y'all ain't talking to your boy, man. Y'all don't want to talk to your boy. Y'all hit that like button if you're watching. Please hit that like button. Show your boy some love. Hit that like button. The like button helps as well. Please hit the like button. But I hope to see nothing but great future fights from Terence Crawford. That's all I want to see. I want to see him fight Spence. I want to see him Keith Thurman for sure. But I don't know what Keith Thurman gonna get a belt from, unless he fight the winner of whoever. If he fight Terence, or if he, fight the winner of Spence versus Ugas. That should be next for him, but I just want them belts to be lined up on one body. See, Keith Thurman ain't gonna have a chance to get a belt unless they try somebody ducking Bud. Now they're gonna show you who ducking Bud. Now if whoever it is, Ugas or Spence, whichever one of them win that fight, they know that Keith Thurman is an option now. If they fight Keith Thurman before they fight Terence, they ducking. And that's only fair, right? That only makes sense, right? You got the 3 belts. If you don't fight the man with the other belt, and you go and fight Keith Thurman, even though that's my boy, I love you, Keith Thurman, no homo, you're my favorite fighter. If you go fight Keith Thurman, and he ain't got a belt on to hold his pants up, you ducking. There ain't no way around that. Shit. Y'all know how I do, man. I keep it a buck with y'all, man. I love y'all, man. You feel me? Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. Y'all hitting that like button for your boy? Yeah, Jerry Anderson, I've been watching some clips of him. He decent. Somebody who I know gonna get stumped later on, Edgar Berlanga. He gonna get whooped. Edgar Berlanga, what weight class he at? 160? Edgar? I think he at 160. According to Spence, he said he want to take care. He's still talking about his side of the street. Boy, your side of the street is gone. A tornado then picked that shit up and slammed that bitch across goddamn Jupiter. Your side of the street is gone. That shit don't exist no more. Come with something new now. And then you got channels out here talking about, well, Spence out here doing all the work. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. How is Spence out here doing all the work? When Spence has the right to fight Terence whenever he want to, but he going around here fighting no belt Danny Garcia, two little Mikey Garcia, instead of fighting a guy that's over there with a title, since he say strap season, but he won't go and put this man down. Look like the only man he want to put down is Yellow Beast. It's Yellow Beast. Boy. Girl, all alone, babe. Ducking ass, nigga. We gotta do something about this ducking and boxing. Stop this ducking. Y'all say y'all the best, get in there and fight the best. Y'all want us to go to the UFC? I don't like watching dudes roll around in their draws. All right? I want to see some skills, some defense, some footwork, some chocolate brownies, some crispy 1-2s. You understand me? A nice counter uppercut. A check left hook. That's what I like to see, baby. That's what I like to see, baby. Better pay my boy Terence Crawford his damn money. Bob Arum. I told y'all he was sitting up here lying. I ain't made no money off Terence Crawford. Why you signed him again? Why you signed him again? That's just like somebody keep talking about somebody ain't a good lover or they ain't a good man or woman. Why you still with them then? Don't make sense. Oh, I ain't, come on, man. But damn, I wish Terence Crawford had his own promotional company. That would be so great. But, you know, that would be so great to see that boy rise to the top, getting all that bread, man. Getting all that bread. All that bread. I got 12 people on. Y'all talk to me. What's up with it? What's up? Let's talk. If Bud was to move up to 154 his room and he could fight Danny Garcia for his first fight. Danny Garcia didn't fight Terence. Danny Garcia ran from 140 because of Terence. Danny Garcia don't want to fight him at 147. And he damn sure ain't going to fight him at 154. Danny Garcia talking that shit, he going to go to 154 and get whooped. Who y'all think Danny could beat at 154? Name one fighter you think Danny Garcia can beat at 154. All right, y'all, I got 8%. I'm gonna get on before it's 5. I'm gonna get off before it's 5%. What fighter do y'all think Danny Garcia can beat at 154? I'm waiting. Yeah, he wanted to fight at 147 to get that title, that WBC title. I can't remember who he fought. Who did Danny Garcia fight to win that vacant WBC title, y'all? He fought somebody for, I can't think of who it was. He didn't go out there and beat the man that had it. I know that. In fact, Danny Garcia ran from Terence Crawford and Victor Poster from 140. Victor Poster had that WBC belt. Danny didn't even go that route. Danny moved up. Nobody, baby. Yeah, Sean Porter beat him for the WBC. Danny won that WBC title in a vacant fight. Y'all hit that like button if you ain't already hit it. Please hit that like button. Yeah, Danny Garcia, he shouldn't move up to no 154. Leave 154 alone. Let 154 do what it do. Nah, that ain't for him. Danny too small. Danny need to stay at 1. Even though he is the gatekeeper at 147. That's why he won't leave, because he know he the gatekeeper. See, because I think we all know that if he go and fight Terence, he gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he the gatekeeper. Shout out to him, Danny Garcia, a very smart businessman. I don't think Danny loves the sport of boxing no more. He made good investments. Shout out to Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Smart man. Keep shining, my brother. I'm just talking about the sport of boxing. And I don't think he could beat nobody at 154. Not the headliners or, you know what I'm saying? No, hell no. He need to stay at 147 and just go and be the gatekeeper. Because he going to go up there and get hurt. If Danny Garcia go up to if he fight Terence at 147, he'll get knocked out. But if he go up to 154, he most definitely going to get knocked out. I guarantee y'all. Danny going to get knocked out. What makes you become a gatekeeper? I heard you say that a few times. Continuation of losses. And then it is a continuation of losses amongst good competition. You know what I'm saying? Not mediocre competition, not B minus competition. Continuous losses behind good competition. And around that belt area. You know, like this what make this, I'm put it to you like this. This what makes Danny Garcia the gatekeeper of 147. He lost to Keith Thurman. He lost to Errol Spence. He lost to Sean Porter. The only welterweight he hasn't fought yet is Terence. And like I said, I think we all know what would happen if he fought Terence. So a lot of people wanted to say Sean Porter was the gatekeeper of 147. He is not. Why? Because he beat Danny. Now, even though he has lost to Crawford, Spence, and Thurman, he did beat Danny. Danny lost to all the rest of them, including Sean, but he just won't fight Terence Crawford because he know what's going to happen. He know that's an ass whooping waiting to happen. That's a check that ass can't cash right there. And I take nothing away from, I'm not just dogging Danny Garcia. As far as his skills, Danny Garcia, a hell of a fighter, even though he lost to Mauricio Suleiman. I mean, not me. I said Mauricio Herrera. That's who he lost to. Yeah. But y'all, I got 5% left. Damn, I'm tired. I gotta lay down. I got 5% left on my phone, man. Just want to let y'all know, man, I thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Also, thank you again for that donation. Prince Marquis, if that's how you say it. And y'all go to the description if you want to show some love, you want to support the channel, go to the description. It tell you where to go. Also, share the videos, and just stay tuned, man. Easy Work Boxing. I'm out, y'all. I'm out.